And let's go ahead and release the shoulder blades. In one of our props, if you can place the elbows on the floor and then with your hands, try to adjust the block, then go ahead and do so. And then slowly release the rest of the body on the block. So the back of your head on that second block. And just stay here for a few breaths with your feet flat on the mat, just noticing the sensations that arise in your physical body as you hold this position. Notice your lower back. Notice the front upper body, the rib cage. And make sure that it feels comfortable. If something hurts, if something doesn't feel right, then go ahead and remove the blocks and lay down completely on your back. So keep breathing through the nose, inhaling and exhaling. Settling here, arriving into your practice. And then decide if you want to maintain your feet flat on the mat or if you rather extend those legs all the way forward on the floor. Close your eyes if you feel comfortable by doing so, and begin to deepen your breath, inhaling, exhaling through the nose, pushing the air down to your belly as you inhale, and slowly empty your lungs as you exhale. Long strokes of breath. Anchoring in the here and the now. And collecting all your energy and just focusing on the present. And begin to notice how the shoulders relax a little bit more towards the floor. How even the muscles of your face are also relaxing. And just keep a nice pattern on your breath. Preparing the physical body in this mini back bend. The mental body just settling. And the emotional body, all through the breath. 3 more here. Nice job. Let's go ahead and interlace the fingers in front of you and extend your arms all the way up, palms are facing up. And just stretch it here, kind of like rounding a little bit the upper back, lifting those shoulders all the way towards the ceiling. And now let those shoulders drop into their sockets. Nice job. Exhale completely here. Inhale, extend your arms all the way towards the back. Take it 2 to 4 more mindful breaths. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and grab your elbows with each hand. If it's not the elbows, it's the forearms. If it's not the forearms, is your wrist. So just hug here, your arms with each hand. And then gravity take over here. You're going to notice how little by little, without pushing, your forearms are going to relax even more towards the floor. Nice shot. Break the connection between your arms. Lift the arms one more time. Interlace the fingers. Expose those palms all the way up. Same thing we did. We're just repeating the movements. Reach up, lift a little bit those shoulders off the mat, and now drop them down and into their socket. Exhale completely. And whenever you're ready, inhale, extending those arms all the way into the back of the room. Notice how the lower back wants to arch even more, how maybe your middle back is lifting off the mat. That's fine. Just keep stretching. One more mindful breath. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and grab again the elbows, the forearms, or the wrist, but let the other arm in front of the other one. Just bringing balance here. Whatever we do on one side, we try to do it on the other side. One more mindful breath. Break the connection in between your arms and place your arms in cactus now. Bend your arms in a 90-degree, palms facing up. I know you cannot see your elbows right now, but move them all the way to the back of the room just a little bit more to feel more spacious around the armpits and around the upper chest. Inhale here. Exhale, hands together, forearms together, elbows together in front of you. Inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Broadening the upper back. And again, inhale, open up. Exhale, close. Palms, forearms, elbows together. Squeezing all the way to the middle line. 2 more. Open up. Exhale, close. Last one. Beautiful. Go ahead and place those palms and hands on the floor. Bend your legs at the knees again. Knock your knees towards each other. Notice how the buttocks wants to lift off the mat. That's fine. Just move accordingly. We're just transitioning here, giving the lower back a nice rest before we get off our blocks. 2 more mindful breaths. Nice job, everyone. Let's go ahead and roll to one side. Let's move the blocks away and just bring one with you as you again lay down on your back. Place the block on the outside of your left hip and grab your strap. If you don't have a strap, you can use a long towel. If you don't have a long towel, you can even use a sweater, right? Something that can help you here stretch the back of your leg. Maintain the right foot down just for a little bit until you notice the sacrum rooting evenly down on the floor. Press forward the shin bone, the knee, your thigh, and again, plug those shoulders into their socket. Breathing in and out. Very good. Now grab this strap with your left hand. Extend your right leg forward and place the right hand on top of your right thigh. Pressing the thigh down. Maintain the right toes facing up and the right inner thigh spinning down towards the floor. Now go ahead and external rotate the left leg. Your toes want to face the left side of your room. Take one breath here. And whenever you're ready, begin to open up the leg to the left side until it lands on your block. Nice. I want you to keep rooting the right side of your sacrum on the floor. So press the lower back down. Press the lower belly down towards the floor. Engage the core and keep pulling your strap to the back of the room. Each vertebrae of your spine wants to touch the floor, so keep pressing down. 2 more mindful breaths. Use your core muscles. Bring the leg back. And now grab the strap with your right hand. With your left hand, press the left thigh forward and away from your lower belly and begin to internal rotate the left leg. Now the toes want to face the right side of your room, but not just the toes, also the shin bone, the knee, and the thigh. One more breath. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and roll to the right side completely as you open up the left arm and you open up the chest all the way up and parallel to the ceiling. So we're just twisting the hips. From the hip bones to your head, you are twisting to the left side. One more mindful breath. Shall bring the leg back. Grab the strap with both hands now. Bend the right leg. Place the right foot on the strap and place the left foot down on the floor. Now move your block. Place the block now on the right side of your hip. And just take here a moment to settle in the pose. Take a moment to press the shin bone, the knee, and the thigh forward as you feel that nice stretch from the right heel to the back of the knee, from the back of the knee all the way to your glute, and maybe up to your lower back. Nice long breath. One more. Nice job. Grab this strap with your right hand. Extend the left leg forward. And with your left hand, remind your thigh to stay down and glute on the floor. Externally rotate the right leg. Take one breath. Exhale. Go ahead and open up all the way to the right side. Land on your block. And now it begins the journey of trying to align as much as possible this pose here. Starting with the left leg, the heel, the calf, the back of the knee, and the hamstring are pressing down. Both sides of your sacrum are rooting evenly on the floor. Your hip bones are still facing up, so try to press with the back of the head, the floor, lift the back of your body and shift the rib cage to the left side. We're going to stay here for at least 6 more mindful breaths. Nice job, everyone. Use your abs. Lift the leg. Lift the leg. Grab the strap with your left hand and internally rotate. Open up the right arm and go ahead and roll to that left hip. Those ribs are still facing up. Now, don't forget about your left leg. It's still pressing forward through the heel. The foot is engaged, so flex your ankle. You're trying to maintain an L shape here with your legs. Nice job. Bring the leg back. Bend the knee. Place both feet flat on the mat. And send those knees to your chest in Apanasana. Elongate the spine as much as you can. Grow taller through the crown of the head. Very good. Hands on your knees. Let's create some movement around the hips. Circle your hips as you open up your legs wide and then close them again. Big circles, big range of motion. Slower the better. Massage in the lower back, massage in the sacrum, your kidneys. Very good. Move in the opposite direction now. The same circles. Very good, everyone. Let's go ahead and roll to the right side. and come into a comfortable sitting position. If you have your blanket, you can go ahead and sit on your blanket. That's going to create more space around your hips. The knees are going to drop, and then you're going to be able to create more space around the hips and the belly. Now, with your hands, squeeze those thighs into the middle of your mat. Very good. We're going to do cat-cow pose from here, from a sitting position. So place the hands under your knees and go ahead and round your back all the way to the back of the room. So scoop the lower belly, the belly button, the pit of the belly, those ribs, the sternum, and just drop the head. Take at least 2 more breaths. Surrender here, just let go. Nice job, and let's go now into the opposite. Open up the chest, maybe tilted the head back, expose your throat chakra, and just stay here for at least 2 more breaths. Nice job. Now we're going to move a little bit faster. Exhale to round. Inhale to open. Exhale. Inhale. Breathe out. Breathe in. Very good. Come back into neutral position, hands on the floor. Cross again those legs, but in the opposite direction, letting your other shin bone in front. And let's twist. Right hand on top of that left knee. Lift the left arm up. Externally rotate and begin to send that arm all the way to the back. Now, with the hand on your knee, you're still squeezing that leg to the middle of your mat. Hip bones are still facing forward as you just twist from the lower ribs all the way to the crown of the head. Take 3 more mindful breaths. Nice job. Bring yourself back into neutral position. Left hand on top of that right knee. Lift the right arm up and externally rotate. Elongate as much as you can from the sitting bone all the way to the middle finger. Inhale. Exhale, twist. And this is how twist works in yoga. So when we inhale, we elongate the spine through the crown of the head. And as we exhale, we twist a little bit more. So think about elongate, and as you inhale, twisting as you exhale. Now work with your breath. 3 more. Nice job, everyone. Let's go ahead and bring ourselves back. Let's stretch the back of the legs a little bit more before we enter into our first downward dog. So I'm going to move my blanket, and then I'm going to come here using one of my blocks. I'm going to place the left heel close to my pubic bone, and then I'm going to extend my right leg to the side. Okay? Use the right leg, the left leg, whatever leg you feel more comfortable to start with. I'm going to place the block right next to my inner ankle. And then I'm gonna go ahead and place my hand on the outside. And I'm gonna squeeze the block, right? In between my ankle and my hand. That opposite shoulder, I wanna open it up. I wanna twist it. I wanna reach it back with the shoulder. And then now I'm trying to face, not just with my eyes, but with my chest, the ceiling. I want to feel the stretch in the lower back, of course, in the back of my leg, maybe on the left side of my torso. Lift the arm, take a couple of breaths. Keep squeezing the block in between your hand and your ankle. Now externally rotate the arm and make a nice line from the hip all the way to your middle finger. Gaze is up to you. You can look down if it's too much for your neck, but keep sending that shoulder and the chest all the way up towards the ceiling. One more here. Nice job. Bring yourself back. Before we head to the other side, come into an L shape with your legs. Right leg to the right side, left leg forward. And just begin to reach diagonal. Yes, it's a stretch again for the back of your legs. You want to really glue the back of your legs up on the floor, but it also is stretching the back of your body. You can place some blocks under your hands. We're not round and we're not trying to touch the floor. We're trying to reach it forward with the chest. Keep flexing your feet. Take 3 more mindful breaths. Beautiful. And come back. Place the hands in the back of your knees. Help those legs bend and second side. I'm going to go ahead and send that right heel close to my pubic bone. And then I'm going to open up my leg parallel to the edge of my mat. Place the block. And maybe your arm is shorter. Maybe you have to place the block a little bit closer to the knee. So just adjust depending on your needs. And whenever you're ready, just place it the palm against the block. Good. That's step 1. Step 2, opposite shoulder opens up. And it's not just rotating the shoulder, you also want to balance a little bit towards the back. So the whole body is going back. And just stay here. Noticing the sensations. What are those areas that are stretching? And whenever you're ready, lift the arm. Externally rotate and make a nice line from that hip all the way to the middle finger. As you keep pressing the block in between your ankle, you're gonna see and feel how the rib cage shift to the opposite side. One more. Nice job. Bring yourself up back. Extend the right leg again. L shape. L shape here, 90 degrees. Begin to walk those fingertips and arms forward. Keep pressing down through the hamstring. Try not to bend the knees. And if you're bending the knees, then come back, right? It's all about stretching first the back of the legs, and then maybe a little bit more. The lower back, maybe the sides of the torso. One more breath. Nice job, everyone. Bring yourself back. Place the hands in the back of your knees, and let's come into all fours, hands and knees on the floor. Big toes touch. Open up your knees wide and sink your hips towards your heels. Child's pose. Extend those arms, forehead on floor or block. Try to relax the front of your body all the way on the floor. It's like little by little, using your breath. The breath is going to help you out. Little by little, the chest is going to get closer and closer to the floor. Now, that's not the goal. The idea is to reach forward and to elongate as much as you can the spine. Very good, everyone. Whenever you're ready, bring yourself back. Let's go ahead and extend that right leg all the way back. Balance yourself back and forth, stretching the Achilles tendon. Just a couple of breaths. Very good. Writing down, second side. Nice job. Walk your hands forward, curl the toes, and lift those hips up and back into your first downward facing dog. So just notice your hamstrings. So we did a lot of stretching. If you need to stretch a little bit more, begin to paddle in your legs, bend one knee and then the other. If not, just remain still here. Now, very important, we're not tucking the head under all the way towards the chest. We're not even looking in between our toes. Try to align your head with your arms, your ears with your arms. And keep pressing those thighs back. Take 2 more breaths. And whenever you're ready, lift the right leg up. Send the right knee to the chest, round your back, and place the foot on the floor in between your hands. Release the back knee on the floor, and now begin to walk the right foot to the outer edge of your mat. Hands are pressing down evenly. You can place the hands on your block. So we're just opening up the hip very deep within the hip socket. That's why we're moving the foot to the outer edge of your mat. Reaching forward. Nice long breath. Nice job. We're going to maintain the right foot where it is. We're just going to go ahead and send the hips to the back as we lift the right toes off the mat. Now the hands are still in the center. You can still use your blocks, or you can place the hands, the fingertips, or even the fist on the floor. Reach it forward through the crown of the head, but keep pressing back with the hips. We're staying here for 5 long breaths. Very good. In order to get out of the pose, just begin slowly to bend and place the knee on the floor. Downward facing dog. Whenever you're ready, lift the left leg up. Send the left knee to the chest. Place the foot in between your hands. Place the back knee down. Begin to move the left foot to the edge of your mat. Maybe you're able to press the knee to the outside with your tricep. And maybe you're able to push the tricep in with your knee. So maybe the knee and the tricep are touching. Maintain that knee very close to your arm. 2 more mindful breaths. Nice job. Whenever you're ready, slowly peel the toes off the mat, move the knee, the hip to the back, and maintain those hands on the inside. So what we're doing here is we're stretching, but we're stretching more towards the inner thigh. So that's the difference between maintaining the leg in the middle of the mat or maintaining the foot and the leg towards the left side of your mat. So in both cases, you're still stretching, but you're hitting different groups of muscle, different ligaments, and different areas of your body as you stretch. Try not to round your back. If you're rounding too much, then maybe lift your props, your blocks a little bit higher. 2 more mindful breaths. Nice job, everyone. Find your way to downward facing dog. Very good. We're gonna go now, sorry, into Parsvottanasana. Lift the right leg up. Send the right knee to the chest and place the foot in between your hands. Go ahead and walk the back foot 1 step or 2 steps forward. And maintain those legs completely straight. Okay, so 10 toes are pointing forward. The right foot is closer to the right edge of your mat. The left foot is closer to the left edge of your mat. Both heels are on the floor. Now we're going to start moving dynamically. Lift the right toes off the mat, 1, and place the toes on the floor. And 2. So I guess we're lifting more than the toes, right? We're just flexing completely. We're trying to touch the shin bone with the toes. And 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 10 toes again on the floor. Place the block on the inside of that right foot, hand on block. Go ahead and twist to the left side. Place more weight on the back leg. Reach up through those fingertips. Press it back through the hips. Keep reaching back with your thighs. Take 1 more breath. Nice job. Look down. Bend the front knee. Move your blocks forward 6 to 12 inches. And lift the left leg up in warrior 3. Now we did this pose on the floor with the strap. Okay, so press down through the heel, press it back with the heel. And instead of opening the hip, remember how I was telling you, please press it down with the sacrum evenly. Same thing here. Can you maintain the sacrum aligned and parallel with the sky? Take 1 more breath. Very good. Send the left knee to the chest, round, and place the foot down on the floor right next to the right one. Halfway up, hands to your shin bones. Open up the chest, forward fold. Inhale, push yourself up. Uttita Hastasana, Intadasana. Extend those arms all the way up. Reach and stretch, palms to your heart. Nice job. I'm going to place my block on the right side of my foot, right on the floor. Okay? We're going to go into eagle pose. I'm going to go ahead and lift the left leg, and I'm going to cross the leg over the right one. And then now my toes are on my block. Very good. Now open your arms in a capital T. Right arm on top of left. Go ahead and make a big X and bind your arms. If this is not possible, you can place your palms, forearms, and elbows together. Squeeze them in. Very good. Now begin to sit very low and press evenly through both feet. Place some more weight on your heel. And notice this stretch, right? From the lower back all the way to the lower glutes. Take 2 more breaths. Beautiful, everyone. Push yourself up and unwind. Nice job. Surya Namaskar. Inhale all the way up, Uttita Hastasana. Go ahead and forward fold. Hinge forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, hands to your shin bones. Open up the chest. Exhale, step to plank, the top of a push-up. Inhale in plank. Exhale, downward facing dog. Take a moment here to really settle in your downward dog. Pressing those thighs to the back of the room, the shin bones pressing back as well. Your feet are separated hip bone distance apart. Shoulder blades moving away from your ears as your head is reaching down towards the floor. Inhale, lift the left leg up. Exhale, send the knee to the chest, around, and place the foot on the floor in between the hands. Walk the back foot forward a couple inches. And use your blocks under your hands if you need to. Now, both heels are on the floor. 10 toes are gazing forward. Here we go. Lift the left toes, 1, and touch the floor. 2, 3. And maybe I'm going a little bit faster. Maybe I'm going a little bit slower. Go ahead. Do your thing, but feel that pull, right? On the back of your knee, the back of your leg. It should feel a nice pull. Remember, yoga is not supposed to hurt you, so whatever, or whenever you feel like it's too much, you stop. Finish your 10. And whenever you're ready, go ahead and place the block on the inside of that left foot. Hand on the block, press down through the palm, and begin to twist the chest and the ribs to the right side. Move the shoulders away from each other, away from your neck. One more breath. Nice job. Look down. Go ahead and bend the front knee. Grab your blocks. Move the blocks 6 to 12 inches forward. Lift the right leg up. Warrior 3. Sacrum. Level. Press up through the lower back. Press up through each vertebrae of your spine and place more weight on that flying leg. That way you're not placing all the way forward on your toes, but back on that right leg. Imagine you can touch with your heel the back wall on your room. One more breath here. Right knee into chest, around, and place the foot on the floor right next to the left. Inhale halfway up, hands to your shin bones. Exhale, fold. Micro bend the knees. Push yourself through those heels. Open up those arms, reach, stretch, palms to heart. Nice. Second side, and this time I'm going to go and do it in front of you. I'm going to place my block on the outside of my left foot. Okay. Very good. I'm going to go ahead and lift my knee, and I'm going to cross the leg and place the toes on the block. Very good. Open up your arms. Left arm on top of right, big X, bind eagle. Begin to sit, everyone, and very low. Get very low. And you're not going to fall because you're pressing down evenly through both feet, right? Your toes are touching the block, pressing down. That foot, it's on the floor. You can easily reach down as much as you can with the glutes. Two more breaths. Nice job. Lift yourself up. And unwind. Starting again in the front of your mat. One sun salutation. Inhale, Utthita Hastasana. Exhale, fall. Halfway up. Exhale, plank. From plank, knees to floor, not chaturanga. Maintain those elbows in. Knees to floor, cobra. Lift the chest, extend those arms. Reach up through the sternum. And whenever you're ready, back again into downward. Nice job, everyone. Knees to floor. Cross your legs. And let's lay down again on our mat. I'm going to go ahead and bring with me my blocks. And I'm going to place my block in the second level, right? So this is first level, second level, all the way high. I'm going to place it in the second level under my sacrum. And remember, the sacrum is between your lower back and your glutes. So it's not all the way in the flesh of your glutes. It's not all the way up in your lower body. It's on that bone, right? It feels like a triangle. Very good. Now grab the outer edges off your mat with your hands and lift the back from the floor. And now walk the shoulders towards each other. So you're kind of like in a bridge pose here. Bend one knee and then the other to your chest and slowly begin to extend them all the way up towards the sky. Now we're going to stay here holding this pose, very restorative pose. Noticing the flow of our circulation moving in opposite direction. From the toes to the top of your feet, to your heels, your ankles, the middle of your shin bones, your knees, your thighs, your hips, all the way to your belly, your ribs, your chest, your shoulders, all the way to your head. Finish up, everyone. Bend again and open up your legs. Circle your ankles. And then go ahead and circle in the opposite direction. Very close again, and place both feet flat on the mat. We're going to go ahead and extend those legs forward. Extend the left one and then the right one. We're still on top of the blocks. If you decide to move away from the blocks, that's fine. And we're just staying here in this mini back bend. Just let the block support the sacrum and just relax everything else against the floor. And you can now begin to point your toes for a better stretch. And maybe extend your arms all the way to the back of the room. A full stretch from toe to head or fingertips. Nice job. Slowly bend one leg and then the other. Go ahead and remove the block. Relax the vertebrae on the floor and windshield wiper. Open up your feet, mat distance apart, and just let your hips rock side to side along with your legs. Nice job. Very good. Send those knees to your chest, everyone. Apanasana. Lift in the chest off the mat. Give yourself a nice, well-deserved hug. And go ahead and grab the outer edges of your feet or your toes, maybe your ankles, the back of your knees. In happy baby. You can rock your baby side to side, massaging the middle back. Nice. Go ahead and close those legs. Place both feet flat on the mat and begin to get all comfortable in Shavasana. We're going to take Shavasana for 2 minutes. If I disappear from your phone or your TV, it's maybe because there's another class after mine and they might connect into the same ID number. Just let go here for a couple of minutes. Begin to deepen out your breath. To wiggle your toes, to wiggle your fingers. To move your head side to side. To stretch your arms above your ahead to invite a yawn if you feel like it. Go ahead and bend your knees. And roll to the right side in a fetal position. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and push yourself into a comfortable sitting position with your palms together at your heart in gratitude. Gratitude to all of you for being here today, for taking care of yourself, for practicing with me, and for walking this path together. With respect and love, namaste, everyone.